What's going on to all the gamers and gamers? This is Kano from the Gamer Section, and welcome to Gamer Section Live, where we interview a lot of the best of the game developers in the world. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and with the introductions. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Mm. Hello, I'm Dominic. I'm 24 years old. I live in Croatia, and obviously, I'm a game developer. I'm developing a vehicle or combat game called Chaos on Wheels, and let's say we are close to early access. And that's for now. That's all.
Okay, so first question: what was the first racing game that you actually played that made you fall in love with gaming?
Uh, I played a lot of racing games like Gran Turismo. I liked it a lot, but most inspiration I got for Chaos on Wheels was the Twisted Metal and Carmageddon.
Okay. So, how did you get into game development?
So let's say it all started back when I was a little kid in school, and my parents got me Nintendo 64 and PlayStation 2, and I played a lot of games back when I was a kid. I enjoyed it. Uh, and then I got to high school, and
Mhm.
I went to IT school. So a lot of my friends also played a lot of games, and most of our conversations was about the games. And when we grew older, we started to talk how it'd be awesome to build and develop your own game, and that is basically how it all started. And then with the time when I got to college, me and my friend continuing with the idea of making your own game, and
Mhm.
that's basically the start.
Okay, epic. So, like, are you a current solo developer, or do you have your like development studio together for this upcoming game?
Yeah, we founded a company, a friend of mine and I, and we have a company, and we are developing a game.
Okay. So, like, what games have you actually worked on prior to Chaos on Wheels?
uh we worked with a lot of clients around the world, but I can't show you example because all those games are not released yet. So
Mhm.
maybe when they released, I could give you more. But for now, we only worked with clients that haven't released their game yet.
Okay, but tell us the inspiration behind the name of your studio. Matter of fact, because people might want to know about that.
Uh, so our studio is called Accordeon or
Hmm.
Accordeon, and that was the idea of friend of mine. So his background, he's programmer,
Hmm.
and his name is Aaron. So his first letter is A. So A code, like programming code, and on. I would say that's the inspiration for him to come up with that name.
Okay. That sounds epic. That was real epic. So, all right, let's talk about Chaos on Wheels from this point forward, because this game, when I saw this on Twitter, I actually got excited about this game because it kind of feels like that's an actual love letter to Twisted Metal in a way because of the guns and the cars and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So tell us the inspiration behind the name of Chaos Wheels. Like, what inspired you to come up with the name of this actual game?
So we saw like you have like Vigilante 8, you have Twisted Metal, you have Carmageddon.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to actually use some word like Twisted Metal is awesome because twisted metal and everything is twisted. So we came up with the chaos. So chaos was our base word, what we wanted to use, and
Mm-hmm.
we wanted to make the name so the people can understand it is about vehicles. So then the
Right.
game Chaos on Wheels.
Okay. That's dope. That is dope. So, like, within this game itself, like, what engine are you actually using for this game and why?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Like the engine of the game, like Unreal or like
Oh
Unity,
yeah,
like what?
Unreal Engine 4.
Okay. And what was the reason behind using this engine?
So as I was saying, my friend who is programmer, he He got the first. He was the first to enter the whole idea of making the game, and
Hmm.
he had to choose between the Unreal Engine or the Unity. And he did a little research, blah blah blah, and then he decided, okay, I'm gonna use the Unreal Engine, and I then he told me about everything, and I started also learning Unreal Engine, and
Hmm.
we settled with Unreal.
Okay, dope, dope, dope. So like, let's talk about the game itself. Like, tell us the like type of modes are within was is built around this game. Matter of fact, like what type of modes that we're actually getting in this game.
Sorry, you was breaking. Can you repeat?
No, I was saying like what type of modes that are actually in the game.
Modes about gameplay modes, or
Yes, yes.
so the first mod that we start when we started the developing the game, the first prototype that we did was turret battle. So
Hmm.
it's basically you drive a car around the map, and there are around the map are turrets. They are static. They are moving. They are in place, and they are firing guns and rockets at you if you are in their range. So
Hmm.
that was basically our first mode. Then as we progressed the development, and we managed to make AI, we came up with the deathmatch. And that is
Hmm.
basically you versus the AI, and you drive around the map. And AI also, if he sees you, he is following you and trying to kill you. That is our second, and now we have. I wouldn't call them like game mode, but you have objectives around the maps. Like
Hmm.
you can capture the flag, or you can capture some, let's say, craters with the guns, with the ammo, and
Hmm.
other stuff like that. But for now, it is turret battle and deathmatch. And for the future, we would like to add like more and more modes.
Okay, so like, are you planning like for the single players out there? Like, are you planning on doing something for the single players out there? Like, to get like a whole single player campaign in the
Yeah, yeah,
future?
see, yeah. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, single player campaign is almost done. We are planning to release it in early access, and so early access will have the whole campaign done. So it is 10 chapters, and
Hmm.
every chapter is a unique map with its objectives, and the final map is where you encounter the boss of the game.
Okay, okay. So like, what type of cars are we expecting to see in the game?
Uh, it is basically modern cars,
Hmm.
like you have Audi, BMW, and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But in the future, we would also like to add, let's say, Batmobile or something crazy, because there are a lot of people that gave us feedback that would like to see some other vehicles that are not like modern cars that we have.
Right, right, right. So let me ask you this question. Okay,
Okay.
are we gonna get like a some Lamborghini type of cars in the future for this actual game?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay, okay, okay. Like, so within these cars, are you with the weapons? Are you able to like customize the cars and the weapons? Like, how's the customization is in the game?
Yeah, the customization is actually a big part of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So before you enter, I don't know, any custom game, or there is a chaos career. It is basically
Mm-hmm.
you got the garage, and you have the 5 slots, so you can have 5 cars, and every car you got, you can customize it as you like. So you have the shop where you buy stuff, and you
Mm-hmm.
have the inventory where is your stuff you got. So you choose which car do you want, and then you
Mm-hmm.
can customize it. Like you can build it different armor, different guns. You can for now you can change it colors. We are also implementing that you can put decals around the cars, stuff like if you want to write something, or put your
Hmm.
flag on it or something like that. And basically, when you make your dream car, you can go to battle.
Okay, that sounds dope. That's epic. That's epic. So, like, what places can you battle out? Like, what worlds have you built with using Unreal Engine 4 that you could actually explore and battle it out at on this Chaos of Wheels game?
Sorry, I didn't understand. Can you repeat?
I'm sorry. Like, what type of worlds that you actually built using Unreal Engine 4 that you can actually battle it out in this actual game?
You mean the environment, the world, or?
Yeah, yeah.
So as as we choose the modern cards and let's say realistic type of graphics, that is
Hmm.
basically how the whole environment is gonna be. It's not gonna be like super realistic, but we are sticking to the realistic design, and yeah, that's basically it. So let's say one map is a vast desert, the other map is let's say city, village, forest, and stuff like that.
Okay, dope, dope. So, like, what plans are you? Let me rephrase the question. Are there any plans for extra DLC in the future for this game?
Yeah, yeah, of course. So let's say that the single player and the campaign that is story written. So all
Hmm.
places, all maps are kind of like it is in the story. So real places, but
Hmm.
on the other hand, we already have developed some other maps which are not connected to the story at all, and
Hmm.
they are not like they don't have a logic. Let's say they are arenas, and they are made just for the chaos and to destroy and to shoot and fire, and they have
Hmm.
nothing to do with the story or logic. So they are still realistic design, realistic graphics,
Hmm.
but they are gonna be something totally different from the maps and levels from the story mode.
Okay, dope, dope, dope. So I'm about to ask you the multi-billion-dollar question. Okay.
Okay.
So why should people want to play Chaos on Wheels day one of its release?
um, I would say basically the game we built, it I don't want to brag, but it's pretty big, and when we
Hmm.
started we didn't know what is coming. We were
Hmm.
still young and didn't have a lot of experience, and we went in, and it passed more than 2 years, and we got Chaos on Wheels, which is close to early access. And when we release it, I would love to show people what two guys can make, and if people appreciate it, I would be so happy.
Okay, well, it comes to terms that your game is going to do a lot of numbers because people are missing this type of arcade style
Ye-
racing extreme shooter type of game.
Yeah, yeah. But that is basically why we went for the Chaos on Wheels, because, as I said, I enjoyed Twisted Metal and Carmageddon back when I was a kid. And when you look
Mhm.
the market, there aren't many vehicle or combat games. So, but I believe, and I from the feedback that we got, I know that there are a lot of people that are waiting for some
Mhm.
real vehicle combat game, and I hope we can make them enjoy.
Okay, okay, for sure. So when will Chaos on Wheels release and what platforms will it actually be on?
Uh, let's say October this year.
Mhm.
We are planning to release the early access, which is going to contain the whole story mode, so the whole campaign. And there is going to be the Chaos Career, which,
Mhm.
as I said, it's going to be your garage, your cars. You can modify your cars however you like, and you can go to battle with them. So that basically is going to be the early access in October this year,
Mhm.
and uh, we will see for the future. I don't know how it's going to end.
Okay, and what platforms would it actually be on?
Oh, the platforms for now only PC,
Hmm.
but we would love to port it, and we got a lot of feedback. People want it on the consoles, so after the Windows, we will probably go right away for the PlayStation and Xbox.
I can actually see that. It could be on PC to start off with, and then it could expand onto consoles like I say 2024. That'd be actually dope.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, that's cool, cool. So last question. Where can they actually find you on social media where they can harass you about this game? Get on your nerves about this game.
Yeah. Uh, you found me on Twitter, and on Twitter, I do a lot of things about the game. On the
Hmm.
other hand, we have our Discord. Uh, where you can find the link on our Steam page. Uh, Below in the description of the game, there is uh, a picture with the Discord. You can click it and you can join our Discord.
Hmm.
And we have also other social media platforms, but mostly Twitter and Discord. That is the best if you want to reach us.
Okay, okay. So there you have it, folks. This has been another epic interview on the gamer section with the upcoming game Chaos on Wheels. Make sure y'all definitely go check this game out on Twitter. And this game will most likely end up showcased on the Indie Game Showcase. So y'all definitely stay tuned for that. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell for when we drop videos. And yeah, go subscribe to the go follow the Twitter, go harass the Twitter. Make sure y'all ask about Chaos on Wheels. This is another game that we actually need in the gaming culture. So we're gonna leave it on that note. We out. Peace.